Most people think success is luck. It's not. Most people love to say he just got lucky. They see someone rise, someone win, and they think it was fate. But let me tell you something. Luck is just a name lazy people give to hard work they never did. Every so-called overnight success has years of quiet struggle behind it. While others were sleeping, they were grinding. While others were doubting, they were building. The truth is, luck doesn't create success, discipline does. Because the ones who win are not the ones waiting for miracles. They're the ones who keep showing up when no one's watching. The world rewards consistency, not excuses. You can have all the dreams in the world, but if your actions don't match, they mean nothing. The world doesn't care about your reasons, your delays, or your justifications. It rewards those who keep going, no matter how they feel. Every missed day is a step backward. Every excuse is a brick in the wall between you and your potential. You can't talk your way into success. You have to work your way there. Ask yourself, are you really putting in the work? You say you want more, but do your actions prove it? You say you're hungry, but do you chase it when it's hard? Everyone wants success until they see the price tag: sacrifice, patience, repetition. Most people quit there. So ask yourself, honestly, are you really doing everything you can, or are you just saying you are? Because your results never lie. One habit, one difference, one destiny. It's not talent. It's not timing. It's not luck. It's one simple habit, the habit of showing up again and again, even when it's boring, even when it's hard. That's what separates dreamers from doers. One habit can change everything. Your mindset, your results, your entire life. One habit can shape your destiny. The illusion of hard work. Why most people still lose busy doesn't mean productive. Look around, everyone's busy. People love to say, I'm working hard, but what they're really doing is staying busy to feel good about themselves. They chase 100 little tasks, yet never move closer to what actually matters. Being busy is easy. It keeps you distracted from the truth. Being productive is different. It's focused, intentional, and sometimes uncomfortable. You can spend all day moving, but if you're moving in circles, you're still standing in the same place. Don't confuse motion with progress. The world is full of busy people, only a few are actually getting somewhere. They grind for a week, then disappear for a month. You've seen it, that spark of motivation that burns bright for a week, then dies the moment it gets tough. They start with energy, they post about the grind, but when no one's watching, they vanish. That's not growth, that's emotional noise. Success doesn't care about short bursts of effort. It rewards the ones who show up long after the excitement fades. The truth is, the game is not about how hard you start. It's about how long you stay in it. You can't call it effort if you quit when it's hard. Everyone says they're giving their best until life pushes back. The moment things get tough, most people fold, but that's when real effort begins. It's easy to work when it's fun. It's easy to try when it's convenient. True effort starts when you want to stop. That's the moment that builds character, the moment that separates the talkers from the doers. They want the results, but not the repetition. Everyone wants success, but few are willing to repeat the same grind, day after day. They want the reward without the routine. But here's the truth. Growth lives in repetition. Legends aren't built by random effort. They're built by daily habits. The secret isn't doing more, it's doing what matters, again and again. The defining habit. Relentless consistency. The habit that separates legends from losers. Let's be honest, the world isn't divided by talent, luck, or opportunity. It's divided by one simple thing: who shows up every single day and who doesn't. The habit that separates legends from losers isn't hidden in some secret formula. It's called consistency. It's the backbone of every success story you admire. You can have average talent, average resources, and still rise above everyone else if you refuse to stop showing up. This is the difference maker. While others look for shortcuts, the ones who win are the ones who keep working long after everyone else gets tired. Consistency is the quiet hammer that shapes greatness. Greatness doesn't appear overnight, it's carved, slowly and quietly, by the hammer of daily effort. Think of a sculptor chiseling stone. Each strike seems small, insignificant. But over time, those tiny hits reveal something powerful. That's how mastery is built. Small wins stack into massive victories. Every repetition, every routine, every hour spent in silence is shaping you. While the world watches for explosions, real growth happens in the quiet. In the moments no one claps for you, no one notices, but you keep going anyway. That's where greatness is born. Losers wait for motivation, legends build systems. Most people are trapped waiting for a feeling. They say, I'll start when I feel ready, or I'll work when I'm in the mood. But those who win don't rely on moods, they rely on systems. They don't need to feel inspired to move forward. Their discipline runs on schedule, not emotion. They know that feelings are temporary, but structure lasts. That's the real secret. Legends aren't chasing energy, they're creating habits that make action automatic. Stop waiting to feel ready, start doing it anyway. If you wait for the perfect time, you'll be waiting forever. No one ever feels fully ready, not at the beginning, not even halfway through. The difference is simple. Some people act despite the fear, while others let fear control them. Stop overthinking, start doing, because every action you take is proof that you're serious about your goal. And once you start, you'll realize consistency doesn't just shape your actions. It shapes who you become, the identity shift, becoming the person who shows up. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your habit. Everyone wants to talk about goals, big dreams, big visions, big plans. But here's the truth most people never realize. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Your daily actions decide your destiny, not your intention. You can dream of success all day long, but if your habits don't support it, it's just imagination. Success isn't built on sudden bursts of energy, it's built on quiet, consistent actions that nobody sees. Every legend you know didn't climb because they dreamed harder, they climbed because they built stronger habits. Every time you show up, you vote for who you want to be. Every day, you cast a vote not with words, but with action. When you wake up early, when you train, when you study, when you choose discipline over comfort, you're voting for your future self. You're saying this is who I am, and even when you fail, as long as you show up again, that's another vote for strength. It's not about being perfect, it's about proving to yourself that you can keep going. Over time, those votes stack up, and you start to believe in the person you're becoming. Most people chase motivation, legends build discipline. Motivation is easy. It's fun when everything feels new, but it fades fast. Discipline, on the other hand, is what carries you when the fire burns out. It's the quiet force that keeps you steady when you'd rather quit. Most people wait to feel like it. But the greats act, no matter how they feel. That's the bridge between effort and identity, showing up when it's hardest. Start small, stay consistent. Watch your identity transform. You don't need to change everything overnight, you just need to start small steps, done daily. That's where the magic happens. Because the person you become is built through what you repeatedly do. Start small, stay consistent. And one day, you'll look back and realize, you've become the person who always shows up. The war against comfort. Why most people quit. Your comfort zone is the silent killer of your potential. Your comfort zone feels safe, doesn't it? It's warm, familiar, and easy, but that's exactly why it's dangerous. Comfort doesn't just slow you down, it kills your growth quietly, day by day. It's the silent killer of potential, disguised as peace. You think you're resting, but you're actually rusting. Every time you choose what's easy over what's necessary, you trade your future for a feeling. Ask yourself, how much have you lost? Not because you failed, but because you stayed comfortable. Comfort gives you temporary peace, but permanent pain. Comfort promises relief, but it always comes with a hidden cost. You get a moment of peace today, only to carry regret tomorrow. Think about it. Skipping the gym feels good for an hour, but missing your goals hurts for years. Sleeping in feels nice, but so does mediocrity, until the day it suffocates you. Real peace doesn't come from avoiding the fight, it comes from knowing you gave everything you had. Comfort is a thief, it steals your edge, your hunger, and your purpose, all while pretending to keep you safe. How many dreams have died because someone wanted to rest a little longer? Every unfinished book, every abandoned goal, every forgotten dream, they all share the same grave. And the tombstone reads, "I'll do it later." The truth is, later rarely comes. Comfort whispers lies like, you deserve a break or you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes never. Every time you give in to rest before you've earned it, you bury another dream alive. Get uncomfortable, stay uncomfortable. The best things in life live on the other side of discomfort. Growth hurts, discipline burns. But that's how you evolve. Stop running from struggle, it's your training ground. Stay in the fire long enough, and you'll become unbreakable. Every legend you admire didn't just survive discomfort, they mastered it. So get uncomfortable, stay uncomfortable, that's where your greatness lives. ChatGPT said, the discipline blueprint, how legends build consistency. Start small, but start now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, it doesn't exist. Don't wait for Monday, don't wait for motivation, don't wait to feel ready. Start now, start with 5 minutes, start with one small step that moves you forward. The greatest mistake people make is thinking progress requires massive action. It doesn't. It requires motion, any motion done daily. Those tiny steps stack up faster than you think. Because the truth is, hesitation kills more dreams than failure ever will. Every time you delay, you drift. Every time you start, you grow. So stop overthinking it. Just begin. Make your growth a rule, not a choice. Discipline isn't about working hard when you feel like it. It's about doing it no matter what. Make your growth non-negotiable. The people who rise to the top don't treat self-improvement as an option. It's a rule they live by. They don't ask, do I feel like doing this today? They've already decided, this is who I am. That's what separates the serious from the spectators. If it's important to your future, it doesn't get to depend on your mood. Write this into your code. Growth is the rule, comfort is not. What gets measured gets mastered. You can't improve what you don't track. If you're not measuring, you're guessing, and guessing is what average people do. Start writing things down, your habits, your progress, your setbacks. Review them like a warrior studying their last battle. Every note, every number, every reflection shows you where you're winning and where you're slipping. Progress isn't magic, it's math. When you track your growth, you take control of it. That's how mastery begins, with awareness. Because the ones who measure don't wander, they move with purpose. Kill excuses before they kill you. Excuses are mental parasites. They start small, a single I'll do it later, and before you know it, they've infected everything. Cut them early, starve them with action. You'll fail sometimes, yes, but failure isn't the problem, quitting is. The strongest people aren't the ones who never fall, they're the ones who never stop getting up. So kill your excuses. Build your habits. Keep showing up. Be consistent. Be disciplined. Be unstoppable. The turning point. When the results finally show up, the moment you realize it was all worth it. There comes a day when all the struggle, all the doubt, all the quiet nights of effort finally make sense. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and one morning it hits you. You've changed. You look back and realize the person you were couldn't have handled the person you've become. Every drop of sweat, every lonely step, it wasn't wasted, it was building this version of you, the one who didn't quit, the one who endured. The world didn't clap when you started, but they can't ignore you now. When you began, no one believed in you, no one saw the hours you worked when the world was asleep. You built in silence while others doubted, but now they can't ignore what you've become. That's the beauty of growth, it speaks for itself. The same people who overlooked you will ask how you did it. But you'll know the truth, the reward wasn't the recognition, it was proving to yourself that you could. Seeds don't bloom overnight, but they always bloom. Success takes time, like a seed buried in darkness before it breaks through the soil. You water it with patience, feed it with effort, and protect it with belief. It doesn't bloom overnight, but it always blooms for those who stay faithful to the process. Remember this, it was never luck, it was loyalty to your grind. Closing power statement, choose your side. Every day you wake up with a choice. Be a legend, or stay a loser. Every morning the world gives you two options. Stay where you are, or rise to who you can be. That's it. No shortcuts, no middle ground. You decide whether you'll fight for your future, or surrender to comfort. Most people choose the easy path, the one filled with excuses and distractions. But those who win, they choose pain over peace, progress over comfort, and discipline over doubt. Every day is a test, and your choices are your answers. You don't need motivation, you need a decision. One habit, one decision, one difference. It always comes down to one thing, one habit that defines everything else.